Hey guys, welcome to 4624 Willow Lane in Dallas, Texas, close to Preston Hollow and close to many of the private schools here. Hello, my name is Lee Lamont and welcome to Luxury Homes in Dallas. If you're looking for a unbelievable single-story home set on over a quarter of an acre with a pool, this luxury home might be right up your alley. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you inside. We're going to meet a great colleague of mine. But right now, let's check out this $3.1 million home. Come with me. Now, if this is the first time to this channel, please be sure to click on the link below, hit the notification button, and subscribe so you can be one of the first people to learn about new luxury homes in Dallas. Let's check out this one. Come with me. So I'm here with my good friend and business partner, EXP, Noe Leon. And Noe's got this remarkable listing over here on Willow Lane. Noe, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. Thank you for having us. You bet.
This is an incredible home. It's absolutely beautiful.
And one of the things that we do really well here in the Dallas area is we find homes and transform them, right? So we do know that in the area, there's a lot of new construction, but there's nothing about having a pre-existing home and then making them more current and more modern. And so you'll see that today as we go throughout the house. So this is absolutely amazing. It's a single story. And as you can tell, we lifted the roof off, literally, and we have 14-foot ceilings.
Now tell me about how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, the square footage. Of course, you can hit us with the price too, which I think is actually represents great value at $3.1 million. Is that right?
3197. So absolutely. So it's 4960 square feet. We have 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. So all ensuite bedrooms. So that's really perfect for a multi-generational living.
Right.
Let's see, we have a media room. We have 2 flex rooms that are very accommodating for the lifestyle that will be coming in. And as you will be able to tell, there's outside and indoor views and lifestyle living for days.
I'm excited to see the outside, but why don't you take us to the kitchen? You've got a really, really incredible kitchen here.
Right now, the current trend is everything's becoming a little bit more natural.
Earth tones.
It's the earth tone. So we really are feeling this is in line with the organic luxury. We have the quartzite. It's a leatherette quartzite. So it's absolutely amazing, very timeless. And you can see the design of the island. It's very unique because there's a little bit of a kick out on the other end. And what it does, it really kind of tells the guest when they're entertaining at this island where to be.
Right.
And it makes it super easy. We've had a few parties and that's exactly where everybody's congregating. That's where the food's placed.
Right.
And the great thing about this kitchen is there's 2 of them. So we have this kitchen, the primary, and then we have the prep kitchen in the back. So what's really great is the home is equipped with 2 refrigerators. We have 2 dishwashers. We have a double oven in the front, and then we have a double oven here. So essentially 4 ovens. We do have an ice maker. And then of course the refrigerators also produce ice. So there's plenty to entertain. So one of the things just to point out is we have Kev, which is the koala. And this is it right over here. So this is kind of a nod to the builder and the designer.
Right.
Kev actually stays with the house and all the properties that we do because they're from Australia.
Right.
And so that's what's really fantastic. There's a lot of character in this home.
Yeah, I can actually see a lot of different influences in this home too. So let's talk about this area here. We've got some great sight lines I've noticed. You really have a great opportunity to look beyond the room you're in. I've got these extended sight lines from the kitchen to the dining to the living area, and it just seems to casual yet cozy and intimate, but with some great detail I can see.
Well, what you'll notice, and this is where the intentionality comes in, right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of builders, when they're building the decks, they'll do a step down,
right?
And it'll interrupt the space. And so we were very intentional to keep the level of the indoors and the outdoors the same. So once you open up the doors, you're basically just amplified the amount of entertainment space that you're going to have.
Well, since we're talking about it, why don't we take a look out?
Sure.
Okay, so this is what you're referencing now. Is this the Trex product?
It is. Well, it's a composite, so not exactly Trex, but it's a composite.
Okay.
We also wrap the outdoor kitchen, the earth tones, and we wrap the outdoor kitchen in a bespoke You know what's really great is that when you're inside and you actually see the outdoor kitchen, it actually looks like a piece of sculpture.
Right.
It doesn't stick out. It really blends well.
I can see that. Now this is
a double refrigerator.
is that right?
So that's very nice. There you go.
Okay, so tell me a little. So you've got an outside dining area too, and an outside living area, so we can take food, steaks from there to the dining area.
Absolutely. And then just retire. So you have a little over 600 square feet.
Right.
Covered patio. You see the glass railing. We didn't want to obstruct the views of the pool.
Yeah, good.
So in the end of the day, these are really great entertainment space. The pool's about 9 to 10 feet deep at the furthest end.
Is that right?
So the pool was actually made smaller. So the pool actually extended all the way to here. We made it smaller, added the sun deck, and then re-gunite and did the whole water tile.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Nice. Salt water or chlorine?
It's just a chlorine at the time.
That's fine. That's fine. And I love the decking on the side. What is that? Limestone? What material?
It is a limestone.
And that's obviously inlaid with the
Artificial turf.
Around it. Very, very interesting. I love it. Well, why don't we step inside? I'd love to see the primary retreat. This is, of course, the fireplace here. This is a gas.
It's a gas fireplace. It's got a floating hearth, which is a nice little detail. And the heat actually comes out from the top.
Very, very cool.
We'll come back to the primary. Definitely watch your step. We only have 2 steps for the landing. We did add all of these windows to have great views of the pool. We added the door to create some privacy when you are entertaining, making sure people don't come down. But it's just so hard to believe that when the home was here, the pool was here, there were no windows.
Wow.
And I look at how it looks now with the window. Follow the same idea with the acoustic wall.
Yeah.
With the slat wall that we have in the media room.
Yeah. And then this is great.
It's great views. Wake up in the morning to what you own.
Yeah, and these doors, still like commercial grade doors.
Yeah, they're steel fabricated very specifically for the house.
Wow.
So that's the one thing that you'll notice all throughout the house. Everything's been fabricated specifically for the property.
Is this the primary?
This is the primary, so you're about to be wowed. So check it out. Come on in.
This is a hotel spa.
Completely. So you'll see the floating vanities with the waterfall.
Yeah.
So I haven't really ever seen it as a floating vanity with the waterfall. I've seen the waterfall. Traditionally, you're going to see a sheetrock water closet.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, it's going to really create an imbalance in this room. And so when you walk in and you see glass enclosure, there's a balance and soothing aspect in here. And then, of course, it's completely tiled. All the walls are tiled. So, a lot of time and effort has been put in there. And we didn't spare any expense because this is the room where the owners live, right? Yes, you have an interior window, which you'll see a few others in one of our other flex spaces. It's because we want to make sure there's natural light still coming into some of our spaces.
Love it.
Yeah, so this quiet closet, it really can accommodate all seasons. And that's generally what I tell a lot of the buyers that are coming in here. We did include and add this custom feature with the island with a seat.
Sure.
And then at the end of the day, to tie everything in, we ended up replacing the fronts to tie the color back in. But this is a fantastic space.
Yeah.
Also, we threw in the washer and dryer.
2 cross-let closet. So there's 2 laundry rooms. This is just the primary suites. First laundry room.
At the end of the day, you don't have to go anywhere else. You can just hang out at this wing. So I would say 80% of it is pier and beam.
Okay.
Where this current wing is all on a slab.
Okay.
And so the pier and beam is kind of with L-shaped, the front of the house, along the kitchen and the media room. And then after that, you have the garage on that part.
So I really, really love this great entry. It's wide. It's got good spaces. It's got some depth again, and then you just come into this really, 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 really great opening. One thing I do love about this house now, and I'm sure the next homeowner will, is your extended sidelines to the back.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Also, it's a little overcast right now. We're still getting great light here, but I imagine on a beautiful summer day, that's just bliss.
Well, the best time to come is at around 7:30 and sit on those 2 white chairs and look in.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay.
And just to see the entertainment and people running around, it's unbelievable.
Good to know.
All right, so we'll go in here. So this is our one of our first flex rooms.
Okay.
So we have the fabricated steel doors once again, and then so we have the interior windows for the light to kind of go into the hallway as we go into the study. So here you can retire after dinner, have a few drinks, and relax. Or this could also be converted into a conference room, especially if you have, if you're doing business at home.
And what I failed to mention earlier was it's a great front porch. Not been set up on stage right now, but it was a great front porch. And this property is so wide. You have this great circular drive for off-street parking too. But just to be sat here potentially with a desk and being able to work and take calls and see your property out for it is awesome.
So we intentionally did it off the original path, because if you had an office here, it would be very distracting as people would come. But here's where we have the natural light that comes down the hallway. You're able to display art. And so we designated this to be the office. We have this steel door and it blocks out all the sound from what's going on in the house. Now, when you're transforming a home, you make decisions and decide that there's going to be a few pieces that are still going to remain with the house. So we have these solid core doors that take two people to actually to go ahead and reinstall them. And so they were sanded down completely and they were scored. And so the scoring basically goes with the intentionality of the rest of the doors. They're all 4-panel. And you're going to see that throughout the house. And that's one of the things that we're very intentional when we're telling the story. We want to tell it throughout.
So now, before we go to the bonus rooms, before we go to the laundry room, just share with me a little bit who you think the perfect buyer would be for this home. As you kind of visualize, you sell a lot of real estate.
We typically believe that this is going to be someone that's downsizing, someone that had a larger home, already raised their children either gone, or maybe they're towards the end where their children are still in high school and they know they need to downsize.
Right.
Because here's, like we mentioned, is multi-generational. We have the northeast wing with all en-suites that you can close off. And as visitors come, you can open it back up, but you can live comfortably in this great room. You have great views of the back, and then you have your own wing.
Right.
And so that's really what we think is going to be someone that really truly enjoys just all the nature. So this is all the en-suites. So we have 3 en-suites down this hallway. And then before we go into the bedrooms, we do have this alcove. And this alcove was specifically created for the children or the teenagers that are living here, for them to study, for them to do gaming. And it makes it super easy as a parent. All you got to do is walk down the hallway and check on your kid.
Love it.
So versus having to go in the bedroom. So
Love it.
So in here, again, with the same theme of the 4-panel, to be able to have kind of a high impact area for the closet.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times these closets aren't outfitted correctly or at all. And so we went ahead and took it a step further. So you'll see the handles are very similar of what's been used in the home. And then there's 2 closets in each of these bedrooms.
Got it. Is this its own private bathroom?
It's its own private bathroom.
Okay.
So you have the bespoke cabinetry in there that you'll see throughout the house. And then you have the shower.
No expense spared, it seems.
Yeah. And so you have the pocket doors. They're all scored.
Love it. Love it. So this is bedroom 3.
This is bedroom 3. This was the original primary back in 1964.
Okay.
That's the origin of the home. These windows were added to add more natural light. And this is easily could be where the in-laws come and stay. So just in case if you have a teenager or someone's going to stay for a longer period of time.
Hopefully not too long. So this is a beautiful home, Noe. Share with us, kids come over, is there a game room? Is there a bonus room? Is there somewhere we can watch TV separately?
Well, the first flex room could easily be that for the children. We do have a flex room, but a lot of times it could be a wine room, or it could be like a gym. We've had some people that really looked at the gym, and then we do have a media room. Second flex space, which is open, kind of consistent with the rest of the house, and could do all your gym equipment, frost it, that kind of thing. The other opportunity that we've seen is you could do a glass enclosure and make this a wine wall.
Oh yeah,
And that would be very nice, particularly right off to the kitchen.
just share with me the obvious.
Sure. So as you see the exterior, we incorporated a couple different materials. We have stucco on one end, we have tile on the other end. It looks more of a rust color going into the whole natural feel. The roof was raised and we have the 14-foot ceiling, so it's all composite shingles throughout.
Right.
And we have the electrical that's been upgraded. So we have 320 amps.
Right.
And then we also have an opportunity for electric vehicles. Now the meter's also been upgraded as well. The meter is an additional opportunity, as you generally don't see that, but we wanted to make sure we completed the whole look.
Yeah.
Because we had to incorporate that with the city.
No.
This is one of the features that we show, and people are always amazed. This is a barn door, more of a modern style, but there is no railing.
Incredible.
So this is a floating barn door.
This is incredible. How about that?
And this is an 1.5 inch thick
Wow.
hardwood
Yeah.
with this beautiful Italian handle. But what's really great is that the reason why it's so thick is to block out the noise from the media room.
Well, this is really, really cool. So I see a lot of media rooms.
Very acoustic. We've had some of the buyers that said there's probably 2 poker tables that can sit in here and have some really good fun and sound. And then, of course, closing the door and keep the noise out.
I love it. I love it. I love it. No, they did a great job here. Are we missing anything else we need to see in this beautiful?
Well, I think you should look at the garage, because there was a lot of intentionality put in that.
Yeah, let's see it.
So one of the things is the steps. The steps are landings versus just narrow steps that allows you to come in and come into the space. We intentionally added a 10-foot garage door, primarily because when you're in Texas, for whatever reason, you end up getting a truck, and a lot of times you end up lifting the truck to make it taller.
Sure.
So we have tested this. We can have 2 large oversized trucks that are lifted to fit into this garage comfortably. And then my clients, think of every detail and want to make sure. And so we have the workshop space that's already been prepared.
This is really, really great.
Right. So in here we have the laundry center. It's a very spacious place. We have a great cabinet or closet for oversized shopping. And then the special space over here has been really great because it's a dog wash. So if you have pets, this is a really great opportunity for the children to participate in washing the dog, or you can have your groomer to come at home and take care of it on their own.
So, Noe, thank you for sharing this remarkable listing with us. Of course, this is a true luxury home with my family now, because it has some of the things that are intangible. You wouldn't necessarily plan for them, right? With the 2 laundry rooms, the dog shower, just the open spaces and your extended sidelines. It's a large home, not too large. It's a single story that I like. I think the buyer of this house is going to appreciate the quality, and the right buyer is going to recognize that and obviously see that for what it is. You just can't get this anywhere else for the value of the price this close to Preston Hollow. Thanks for having us, and congratulations, and I hope you get this sold real soon.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So there are many luxury homes in Dallas, there's no doubt. This is one of my favorites. It's really hard to find a single story home with this level of quality anywhere in the city. The spring market is upon us, and if this is something that you're interested in looking at, just hit me up. Send me a text, shoot me an email, or even give me a call. We always answer our calls, and we love taking care of our clients. But once again, thank you for checking out this channel. And remember to click on the subscribe button below if you want to learn more about luxury homes in Dallas. Have a great day.